Hello everyone and welcome to my live this morning. So today we're going to be looking at how to create a short video such as a YouTube Shorts or a Instagram Reels using the Wave.video video creation editor, which is a software that you can use on your desktop or your laptop. And it also has a companion app where you can actually look at your videos from the mobile. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how you can use Wave.video to actually help you to create these. So we're going to jump into the Wave.video editor where I've actually pre-recorded some video on my mobile phone and I've uploaded it into the Wave.video editor already, but I wanted to just come in and show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so before I crack on, let me have a little look at who's here. Do let me know that you're joining me. I'd love to know that you're here and whether you're actually creating YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels. You know, let me know in the comments if you're doing that. My name's Anita and I'm a digital strategist and course creator, video marketer. Okay, so here we have Wave.video. So Wave is one of my go-to video editing software on my laptop because it's super cool and it's super easy to create short video. Hi Melanie, it's lovely that you've joined us. There's Melanie watching over on YouTube, so do come along and join in the fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to leave Wave like it is there and I'm going to just open up my Wave window. Now if you haven't got Wave, I've got a link underneath this video. You can try it out for free. Just go through the pricing just quickly so that you can see you can start for free and you can have up to 15 seconds, so you can definitely create a reel in here and a YouTube short, even a TikTok without any problems. You can go up to the creator and the business and the prices start at $39 and go through to $79. So that's all I'm going to talk about there, but you know, you can try it for free, so do give it a go and have a go. Okay, so we're going to be talking about creating a YouTube short or a Instagram reel. So what is a YouTube short and what is an Instagram reel? So inside of Instagram, so let me just check that I can swap over tabs. Yeah, perfect. So if I go to my Instagram account, I just want to show you what a reel looks like. So here on my Instagram account, so if I just jump over to my account here, this is what's known as a reel. So a reel is short, sharp video content that people can watch and learn from. So this one here actually built in Wave. So this is one that I created using this Wave.video editor that I'm about to show you how to, but using the stock library content that's in there. So if you don't feel comfortable about going on camera yourself, this is a perfect option as well. Now YouTube Shorts are slightly different. They are part of YouTube. But if you look up here, if I just put in shorts up here, just get up the, basically what a YouTube short looks like. Actually, it's probably easier if I get it up on my channel. I will show you on my channel. So here I have some shorts here. So this is a short. So this one here, if I click on it, this is what the shorts look like on the desktop, but on a mobile, they will actually be fully immersive and they fill up the whole of your actual telephone so that you can actually utilize it. Okay, so if you have any questions, do let me know. Hi, Chris, lovely that you're here. Oh, my audio is cutting in and out, is it? My audio is cutting in and out. Okay, hopefully, like it has a bad connection. Hello. Maybe my internet's a little bit off. It does say that it's okay. Let's just see. I'll just wait a couple of seconds. Hopefully it's working okay. Let me just see. Okay, I'm going to carry on. Me too. Okay, let me just see. I don't think it's my mic. It's probably my connection. Okay, my connection's lifting up now. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Not creative but interested. Okay, brilliant. So let's just see. Crossed it carries on working. I might just swap over to a different internet. So just bear with me a second. Okay, bear with me. Let me just get over onto the 4G and then that might help everything much better. Just because there's teenagers in the house. Teenagers in the house. Okay, I think I'm back. Let me just see. Okay, I think I'm back. Let me just see. Okay, perfect. Hi, Elizabeth. Okay, we're back now. Hopefully it will start to pick up. Okay, let's go into this then. Okay, so sorry about that. There's a bit of an internet issue, but let's just crack on and I'll show you how to create this YouTube short. Okay, so inside of the Wave.video editor, we have all these different templates that you can use. Now, these can be a little bit overwhelming when you don't really know where to start. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to either an Instagram video or a stories video. Now, these are just templates that they give you in order for you to be able to actually create. So if we go to Instagram video, you can see here that we have all this different selection of videos that you can do. So as you can see, we've got different designs that you can actually use for your own YouTube shorts. So these are really, really cool. And this is what you can actually use as part of your as part of your shorts. Okay, so I think I'm still with everybody. So I'm just going to crack on and hopefully we can salvage this. Okay, so any questions about what we're doing, then do drop them in the comments. Okay, so we're just going to choose one of these videos and then I'm going to show you how you can adapt it to make it your own. So let's just choose this one. And what I'd like to say, swap over the content for your own content, so your own writing. So this one up, this podcast teaser. As you can see at the top, we've got these 3 different styles. So we're just going to go for the story, go for edit template. This opens up. It's going to give you everything that you've just chosen. The template that you've chosen, it's going to actually just show that up for you. So I've just got my iPad open so that I can see that we've got chat going on. So that's great. So hi, Elizabeth, as well. Hi, Henry. Nice for you to join me. Okay, so here, if I press, you can see.
As Cornfield once said, when we get to
Is that
with one another.
So what happens now is you have up to, in YouTube, 6 seconds. And in Instagram, depending on your app, you can have a 15-second reel, a 30-second reel, space between that. I actually have 60 seconds on my Instagram reels with 60 seconds duration for a little while now. I can also create YouTube short at the same time. So it means I can actually share these two to different platforms, which is awesome. Okay, what you want to do here is to change this up to your own actual content. All you have to do is click on this area here down the bottom, and then you just change the writing. So you could change the writing something else. So you can actually like delete this if you want to, and then you can actually add a new text area. So like maybe I could put this one in, and I can then position that up here, and I double how to create short video. So you can see how easy it is to actually do this. It is to delete it and write what you want in there. So you can swap over any of this content. Now, so this is how YouTube short. You can just change that up and, swapping up wording, swapping up audio and all those sorts of things to make it your own. But what to actually use your own video content inside of a YouTube a video? So what you want to do is you want to go back to your Wave.video. So go right back to the beginning, and is over here we have new video, Ank video, because what that enables you to do is it enables you to choose the video format. So for YouTube stories and YouTube shorts, you just choose this one. And that's going to give you canvas. So this is where it's really, really cool, because when it's a blank canvas, it means that you can guide of the Wave.video editor. Choose from the stock library. So if you wanted to create something from the stock library, you just come into the library, you choose something. So say like if you're a health coach, you just click on the sports one, whether you want anything in there that would, if you want to see whether there's any work ahead. And if, however, you want to actually add your own video content, so say like, for instance, you've created a couple of short stories or a couple of short reels inside of your Instagram account, and you want to put those together to make up a longer video so that you can put it into YouTube Shorts, then this is how you do it. So you click on upload media, and you grab the video that you want to upload, and then you just upload that into your account. So for instance, if I was to grab this one and I click open, it's going to pull that in to my video editor to play it and to trim it whilst I'm in here if you want to, but I prefer to do this once I'm in the editor. So I'm just going to click upload, and it's into my account for me. Now what I've gone ahead and done previously is I've actually got all of the other videos. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish letting that one upload, and then I've got all the others in my account. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cancel that one because I've actually got it in my library. So in the uploads here, I went ahead and I added this in, and that's going to go straight into my video. So remember that a YouTube short, and if you have the maximums, so down here you just have to press play, so I hope you found that short little video really up to there. So to cut that bit off, because I made a mistake, I just click that little buzzer, and then this bit here I can just delete. So now I've got my YouTube part of my video. So if you don't have a YouTube channel, or you've got a very well, then do reach out to me about my YouTube course. You can work through it, and there is an area where you can ask questions. And if you'd like to try it out, I've dropped a link below this video where you can book a short course. Now that's ended, so I'm going to just drag this up. So that end bit, so now I have 40 seconds to more video in, which will help people understand what this short is about. So I'm going to click the plus button, and then I'm going to add this first YouTube channel. So I'm going to, you can see that you can look at the actual video itself. So let's just let that play. So I'm going to just, and that's going to add that into my area. Okay, so if you have any questions, do ask me in the chat, and then I will get back to you as soon as I've finished. So what's happened now is I've got this video in here, as you can see. Now, what I want to do with this video is, first of all, I want to put this video at the beginning of my short. So I'm going to grab this, and I'm just going to drag it across to the beginning. So now what happens is that this video is going to play before my conclusion, and I'm going to carry on adding more videos in until I've got all of my videos in my area. So I'm just going to grab the other two. So I'm going to add this one in as well. And I'm going to also add this one in as well, because I've got another couple of videos to put in, and one more. Now, I know you can see that these videos are longer than what a short is, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to rearrange these tiles at the bottom, and I'm actually going to start cutting them down so that I make a short that's just short of 60 seconds. So I'll just play this first. Okay, so we'll just wait for everything this to the beginning because I think this one is the first one I want in my project. So I'm just going to keep it going over. And we're going to just keep until everything is in the right position. So I'm going to bring this one in front of that one. And you see how you can just move the timelines to match your needs. So I'm going to bring this one over here. And I've got one more up the end here that I need to move this one in here. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shorten some of these so that they create like a slideshow effect of video. And to do that, all I need to do first of all is get to the beginning. So this is the first one.
That was already established.
So I want to get Melanie's one at the beginning because I know that her one is when I started talking.
And she started off because she does lots.
Perfect. So what I'm going to do now is turn these each section down so that I can actually have let's get rid of that minute. Let me just get rid of this bit. I don't want that in there now. So all I'm going to do is just drag this down, and I only want to play perhaps 10 seconds of this one here. So the first 10 seconds of my video is going to be
a YouTube channel that was already established but needed a little bit of tweaking. So here you can see that Claudia has got her German for business.
So what I might want to do is make that a little bit longer and get the movement at the beginning. So what I'm going to do is when it's still, I'm going to just trim that bit off, delete that bit. So now, because I don't worry about what I'm actually going to put music on this. I'm not going to have me talking until the end. So now I'm going to just shorten this one. So I'm going to play this one.
A few little YouTube channels popped up after completing my Get Started with YouTube quiz. So this is Christine's English for German speaking.
Okay, so now I'm going to shorten this one by bringing it to about there. And as you can see, the length of my video is gradually getting shorter and shorter because the more I work on each tile, the more I'm adapting the video to meet my needs under the 60 seconds, which is what we want for the show. So I'm going to go through these and then I'm going to just shorten this. So as you can see, we're going to shorten this one down to maybe here as well. So I'm just going to trim that here and I'm going to get rid of this bit. I've trimmed that and I want to just make sure I'm off the wrong one. So then I'm going to trim this one now. So let's just trim this down. We want to make this shorter, so let's just trim this. Again, you know, you just keep doing it until it comes down to the length that you want it. So I want this is the intro.
A few little YouTube channels completing my Get Started with YouTube course. Yay! So this is Christine's English in 2 minutes for German speaking.
Okay, so now in between, we want to make the transition between each clip really, really cool. So if I could, you see how it just blends over. We can have lots of different ways that we can make the clips fade in and fade out. Here we can have zoom in and zoom out. We can have a work well. We can have a wallpaper. So I quite like the circle. So I'm going to put the circle in here. Either apply that to all of the video or you can have different transitions as we go along. I prefer to have different ones to mix it all up again. So now I've done that, I'm going to click play here.
Okay, So here you can see that Claudia has got her journal nice.
So maybe here, at this point, just trim this off so that I've shorter. And then this one, I'm going. So now what's happened, I've got this nice different bit and back in. So I want to set my transition here, circle. Okay, so it's going to come through. Let me just get rid of that bit. Let me just put the transition in here. So perfect. So now it's going to play into this one.
As you can see, all of her videos
Here.
Thumbnails, which really have them stand out against the other. Here's another one, and she started.
So I'm going to do a different transition for male. So I'm going to click this one, and maybe I'm going to do the zigzag of this we want to keep.
Short videos over. She's wound those together to create shorts for her new YouTube channel.
To maybe there. And then again, I'm going to add a transition. So another transition. So let's do that one. And we go to the next. Again, we press play. We can see that this one is a different one. So we need to trim some of this off, so that we only have in the bits that we want. So maybe here. What I'm gradually doing is I'm cutting my clips down to make that is going to come together to create a short. So each little clip is coming along. And as you can see, each of sections, each of sections are blending together. And again, we've got one from Jill. So I'm going to bring this down so that we've got just a short clip of it is down here. You can see that I'm over my 60 seconds to just trim these down a little bit more so that I can fit everything in. So maybe I might just pull this down a little bit like so. And you just editing these clips down until you bring it down. The clip is 60 seconds. So we're still at 104. So what I'm going to do here.
Channel, or you've got a very small channel and you're not sure it's optimized very well, then do reach out to me about my Get Started with YouTube course. You can work with an area where you can ask questions and have a bit more. I've dropped a link below this video. You can book a short call with me.
Okay, so this bit here where I'm dropping the, and I'm just going to add that at the end of my video. So now my video is 1 minute.
Ask questions. And if you'd like to,
so here I'm going to just bring this till I find the end of the call.
You can work through it on your own, and there do reach out to me. YouTube course. You can work.
So here I'm going to just trim it, get rid of that little bit there, and then the last 2 seconds I'm going to add a plain board. So we're going to go for the red because that's a YouTube color, and then I'm going to do a minute, and then in here I'm going to add some text. So book or call with me. Okay, then if I want to change this font, highlight it, and I text option here so I can mace, but I also like that font, so I'm going to change that font to something a little bit more perfect. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to change the text color. So I want the text color to pop, so I'm going to make it red. And as you can see, a call with me, and I'm going to have that from the very beginning. Now, what I also want to show you how to do, so now my
after clicking YouTube channels that have popped my Get Started with YouTube course. So this is Christine's in.
So what I'm going to do, you see where the volume is? I'm just going to take that volume down. So there's the volume of that one down. Because all this is based to the channels that have the people who I Get Started with YouTube course, and they've all just completed the course and they've all just got their channel running and they're all ready to roll and start growing their channels. I don't want any volume here, but then I do want the volume at the action.
Channel, or you've got a very small channel.
So what I want to do now, a bit of music in the background, so especially where I want the background music. So what I want to do, beginning of this bit here, and down here I want to add music. So now to add some easy listening music, and up here you've got easy listening. As long as the music is, we can trim it once it goes into actual video. So if I want to play and listen, could do a different one. Maybe this one or this one. You know, you can spend hours doing this. So let me just choose something. Maybe I might do something different. So let me go for play. Yeah, that one's quite cool. So I'm going to put that in. So that's longer than the actual video. So what I need to do now is go along here to where I don't want the video to stop. So I'm going to trim that off. I'm going to delete that. So now I have music once. I press play here. And here I'm just got some. And then what I could do is, if I want to, I could actually just do a little text that says, I want to have some background to this. So the background here, put in red. And then I'm going to just give it a little bit of, position it a little bit, maybe like here. Then what I'm going to do is that play halfway through that. And over here, I might just have like a text here saying equal 1. And you can see how I just build up a short little video, which gives me the options to keep adding and keep adding and keep adding. So I'm going to just quickly go along and do that. So then this is number 2. So then this one here, I put example number 3 and so on. So you can add as much text as you want or as little text. These around depending on where you want them to show in the picture. And I only want the example to show at the beginning for a little bit so that we'll get for what type of example it is. So doing this. Okay, and then we just finish it off here, and then I want to show you how you can finish it off with a couple of stickers to make pop. Then, like here, I want to put a little action, so I'm going to just put in book onto own channel, and then what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to lift it up a little bit, and then I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, and I'm going to press play.
Very well. Then do reach out to me about my Get Started with YouTube course.
And that will go straight into this one, as book your call with me. Perfect. So what's happened is I've got my video. As you can see, it's oh, let me go back. It's 1 minute the buffering and things, I'm just going to make it like 59.5 seconds long at the end, just because I want it to be definitely under 60 seconds. Because when it goes into YouTube, assign that as a short as long as it's just under 60 seconds. Yeah, Melanie, there is so much. It's really cool. So hopefully you guys are getting a lot of value from this. And anyone whatsoever, you know, drop them in and I will go through it at the end. What happened is I've bought in our own video. We're playing it from the beginning.
Just a few little YouTube channels that have popped up after completing my game.
So here, what I might do at the beginning is give another little time, something like, wow, look at these balls. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make that pop with a different color background. So maybe I might do a white background, and then I'm going to just fade that, just pops, and then I'm going to make the text red. So that's just going to be at the beginning. Like so. Now what happens is that I've got my shorts, or I'm happy with the layout. If you wanted to, you can change the layout by clicking this, and you've got, if you wanted to, them into this device, and it would sit in and do all sorts of different things. So there's lots of different things that you can do to make it pop a little bit. So if you wanted to as well, and of course you can change the background to maybe a white so that it makes it pop, or even red, so it's like a YouTube color. You could do that if you wanted to as well. What you do with that. And of course the layout, I don't want the bouncy bit, so do it like this, and then that plays, and it's really nice because it's sitting in the phone, so it makes it look like it's a proper mobile, like that.
English in 2 minutes. Or German speaking.
So what I'm for this one, so the layout for this, again, I'm going to put it into a device so it sits nicely. Intro. I'm going to apply to whole video, then it will do it all to red in the background. Here it says apply to whole video, so I can actually make that go all the way through. And as you can see, all of the video now transferred into that system, even the bit I've actually myself into a phone, which is really, really cool as well. So now I've done that, which is awesome. You can add pointing to people, doing things, you know, subscribe, and then press go, and it will bring up some things. So I could probably have this sitting up there, so maybe I might put that on at the end, and when he plays I'll sit him somewhere, so like this little man, and so I'm going to put him here to sit there. Actually, I'll put him down here like so. He's going to sit there like that, and put a little bit, make that a bit smaller, that it just sits nicely in here. So I'm going to go to the end. He's going to be down the bottom telling everybody to subscribe to my channel.
Work through it on your own.
And that's super, super cool. So this one here, I'm going to also put subscribe, going to put him down the bottom. So he just makes a little bit of an image down there, which is awesome. So he can sit there. And then all you need to do, if you don't want to do anything else, because we've put our video, if you wanted to put captions on the bits that were needed, you could click the captions button, and you can auto caption, so it would pick up all the right, because so then all that's left to do is publish the video. So I click publish, and I can make it a video. So I click publish video. I'm going to do it's business. So usually for YouTube, download mine in one. You can do 720 as well. That's the resolution that it shows. You know that most people aren't going to play your shorts on a massive big screen. So 720, it's going to do its work. And what happens is, so whilst that's working, I'm going to come in and just see if anyone's got any questions, and we'll just let that roll whilst it's working. And what I'll do is I'll swap us over. So I'm here doing it, and then once it's done it, I'll come back. Okay, so let's have, if anyone's got any other questions. So no other questions at the moment. Let me just jump into the Wave group to see if anyone's got any questions. Let's see, group, see if anyone's in there might have a question. Don't worry if you haven't got, and you give it a go and you get stuck to this video, and write your question underneath this video, and I'll be happy to help you do this now. So let's just see if anyone's got any questions. Okay, so Chris and Helen, hopefully you've got me back in the Wave group. If not, then don't worry, play a bit later. Okay, so no questions. Let's just move that over. Now, if you're wondering how I'm managing to move everything around on my screen, I'm actually using a live streaming tool called Restream to do this, and also move myself around the screen. I could actually be under, we'll just let that go. The bit at the back off, so let's just take that off for the moment. So you can see how I can make the thing front, which is super cool. So let's just hidden some black. We're going strong. I'm going to put that in the background. Okay. Now what happens is while we wait for that to finish, I just want to show you briefly how you can actually put it up into YouTube. So once you've got your YouTube short, go to your YouTube channel and upload it like any other video. So we're just going to let that roll, and I'm just going to see if there's any other chat. Just see, I know I had a bad connection at the beginning. So I'm going to hang here and have a coffee whilst I wait, because I want to show you what the video looks like. If anyone's watching this on the replay and you have a question, you know, do dump it in. I'd be happy to. Now, let me just see if questions on my other platform. So it would be fab for wow. Yeah, it would be. I can definitely show you how to do it as well. That's definitely something that I can do. LinkedIn, I know I'm on. Got any questions over on LinkedIn? Sometimes we do have some questions over there. Let's see if anyone's asking. To start a, yeah, absolutely can. If you want to, you know, give me a shout. I'm quite happy to give you a little tutorial. Set up a call to help you. I'm going to post that. So it's nearly done. So what happens when it's actually working? What it's doing is it's blending all of those videos together. So all those clips that we've just put in, all of those texts, all those emojis, all that music, everything like that is blending it to one. As soon as it's finished, I just want to show you what the video looks like, and that's the sort of video you can put into your YouTube short or your Instagram reels, or if you're on TikTok, because I know you can have up to 3 minutes on TikTok now. So lots of different ways to utilize short video, and it's really cool that you can do this. And if we go back to Wave whilst that's working, let's get to the templates. You can see social media templates. There's so many that you can use to create your short. It doesn't stop with your own imagination is that this gives you all the ideas. And actually up here, we have the content calendar, which is something that I use quite a lot as well. And this content calendar, you can have access to free of charge. You can sync it to your own calendar. And what it is it gives you ideas. So today, Friday the 9th, and it's Fearless Friday. So for those of you who have always felt a little bit unsure about doing a live stream, today's the day to knock that fear on its head and give it a go. So those things you can see, get some ideas, TV workout. They've given you all these ideas that you can use as part of your way if we've got this video done. Yes, perfect. So now the video is done. So if I go, I'm going to save that into my computer. So let me just grab where I'm going to save that in here. So what you want to do is you want to give it a title. So let me just title it YouTube. I'm just going to pop that in there. Then I'm going to bring that up for you. And I'm going to show you that video. So let me open it up and I'm going to grab a different. So I'm just going to stop my share here and share for you. So let me just grab the video. Okay, so that I've just created inside of my Wave.video editor. So if I press play, it's 1 minute long. So if I press play, you'll be able to see it.
Little YouTube channels, completing my Get Started with YouTube. So this for German speaking.
I added that music in. Remember, we added the music in, going through some of the different videos with different YouTube channels. And it's giving me, and as you these different ones, and it's so cool because I've added the music in and it works really, really well. And then at the end, the music stops.
And I'm not sure. And do reach out to me about my Get Started with YouTube. Work through it on your own.
And there's the little book with me with the little man at the bottom. So that's how basically that's how you create your YouTube short using. And if you're watching this on a replay and you have any questions about Wave.video to actually create for any of your other short video platforms such as Instagram Reels or TikToks, then do feel free to reach out to me. I do have a digital download that you download. I'll drop the link to that below. That gives you a list of all the different tools that I will help you to create a video. If you want to join me over there for a chat and ask questions, then please by all means do that. Play, or you finish this video and then you suddenly think you've got a question, then do drop your questions in the chat. If the question is too silly or too small on this channel,